China just shocked the world with 10 new technologies. Picture this: a car that floats like a boat, 16,000 drones painting the sky in perfect harmony, a train that travels at nearly 400 miles per hour through a vacuum music tunnel, robots clocking into factory jobs. Sound impossible? It's not. It's China. And these 10 technologies are so insane, the rest of the world is scrambling to catch up. Buckle up, because what you're about to see isn't science fiction. It's happening right now, and it's about to blow your mind. China isn't playing catch-up anymore. They're writing the playbook, and these innovations prove the future. It's already here. Number 1, UB Walker S2 humanoid robot, mass production. This just happened in November 2025. History in the making. UB started mass producing and delivering several hundred full-size humanoid robots called Walker S2. And they're working real factory jobs right now at BYD, Dongfeng Motors, G Auto, and even Foxconn. These aren't test units sitting in labs. They're lifting heavy boxes, handling delicate materials, performing quality inspections, and assembling car parts on actual production lines. UB announced over 800 million yuan, that's $112 million, in orders this year alone, with plans to deliver 500 units by December. But here's where it gets wild: 5,000 robots by 2026, scaling to 10,000 by 2027. Walker S2 features UB's co-agent intelligence system that gives it closed-loop capabilities. It understands intentions, plans tasks, uses tools, and detects and fixes its own errors autonomously. These robots don't just follow programmed routines. They adapt, learn, and solve problems independently like humans do. In September, UB secured a single order worth 250 million yuan, the largest humanoid robot order in history. The robot revolution isn't coming. It's clocking in for the morning shift right now. Number 2, 15,947 drone swarm world record. Imagine looking up at the night sky in Beijing and seeing nearly 16,000 drones moving in perfect harmony, creating images so vivid they look painted by light itself. On October 18, 2025, Shenzhen-based company Reactor shattered not one but 2 Guinness World Records in a single night. 15,947 drones, all controlled by a single computer, danced across the sky in synchronized perfection. But they didn't stop there. These same drones simultaneously launched 7,496 fireworks into the air. It was technology and tradition colliding in the most spectacular way imaginable. Every single drone knew exactly where to be, exactly when to be there, and exactly how to avoid thousands of its neighbors, all in real time. One mistake, one calculation error, and the entire display could have turned into chaos. But it didn't. The precision was flawless. This isn't just entertainment. It's a demonstration of AI coordination on a scale the world has never seen. Military experts are watching. Delivery companies are taking notes. Because if you can coordinate 16,000 drones to create art, you can coordinate them to do just about anything. China didn't just break a record. They showed the world what's possible when technology reaches new heights. Literally. Number 3, BYD Yangwang U8 floating SUV. Let's talk about the most insane SUV ever created. The BYD Yangwang U8 doesn't just drive. It floats, spins, and does things that'll make you question reality. First off, this beast has 1,200 horsepower and goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.6 seconds. But that's just the warm-up. Here's where it gets wild. The U8 can perform a tank turn, a full 360-degree spin while staying in one spot. Push a button and the vehicle rotates like it's on a turntable. Perfect for tight parking spots or just showing off. But the real showstopper, this SUV floats on water. When you drive into deep water, the U-8 automatically activates emergency floating mode. The engine shuts off, windows seal shut, air conditioning turns on, and the sunroof opens for fresh air. It'll stay afloat for 30 minutes and move at 3 kilometers per hour. Imagine you're caught in a flooded street. While everyone else is panicking, your U-8 calmly turns into a boat and gets you to safety. The base model handles water up to 1 meter deep. The off-road version 1.5 meters, priced at $50,000 with 22 speakers, quad motors, and technology that feels pulled from a James Bond movie. The Yangwang U-8 isn't just an SUV. It's a survival vehicle wrapped in luxury. Who knew cars could swim? Number 4, TF-Lite Mag-Lev Hyperloop. What if I told you there's a train in China that travels at 387 miles per hour through a vacuum tunnel floating on magnets with zero friction? Sounds like science fiction, right? Welcome to the TF-Lite Hyperloop, and it's very, very real. Built by China Aerospace Science and Industry Corporation, this magnetic levitation system operates inside sealed tunnels where air has been removed, eliminating wind resistance completely. The train doesn't touch the tracks. It hovers using powerful electromagnets, gliding forward at speeds that make regular trains look like they're standing still. Here's the crazy part. The track has to be flat to within 0.3 millimeters. That's thinner than 3 credit cards stacked together. In tests, TF-Lite has already exceeded 623 kilometers per hour, and they're just getting started. The plan? Extend the track to 60 kilometers and push speeds to 1,000 kilometers per hour. At that snort's velocity, you could travel from Shanghai to Shenzhen in just over an hour, a journey that currently takes 2 hours by plane. The TF-Lite isn't competing with high-speed rail. It's making it obsolete. This is ground transportation reimagined, and China's building it while others are still planning. Number 5. EHang 216S Flying Taxi. Flying cars used to be the stuff of cartoons and futuristic movies, not anymore. The EHang 216S became the world's first certified pilotless passenger carrying flying taxi when it completed its debut flight over downtown Shanghai in January 2025. This isn't a prototype. It's operational, certified, and ready to take passengers. The 216s looks like a giant drone because, well, it basically is. 8 pairs of electric rotors lift 2 passengers into the air. No pilot, no runway, no human intervention required. The computer handles everything. Takeoff, navigation, and landing happen automatically. You just sit back and enjoy the ride. Top speed, 130 kilometers per hour. It can fly up to 3,000 meters high, perfect for zipping across cities and skipping traffic jams entirely. What about safety? The system is so smart that even if one rotor fails, the aircraft safely completes its journey or executes an emergency landing. It's quiet, produces zero emissions, and turns the sky into your personal highway. Priced at $410,000, the EHang 216S is already approved for commercial operations in China. Forget sitting in traffic for hours. The future means looking down at traffic from above while you fly to work. Flying taxis aren't coming someday. They're here. They're certified, and they're changing how cities move. Number 6, China's East Artificial Sun. China built a sun on Earth. No, seriously. The EST reactor, that stands for Experimental Advanced Superconducting Tokamak, sustained plasma at 100 million degrees Celsius for 1.66 seconds. To put that in perspective, the real sun's core is only 15 million degrees. China's artificial sun is over 6 times hotter. Why build something this extreme? Because this is nuclear fusion, the same process that powers stars. Unlike nuclear fission that splits atoms and creates dangerous waste, fusion smashes atoms together, producing massive energy with minimal waste and zero greenhouse gases. It's the holy grail of energy. Unlimited, clean, safe power that could change everything. The challenge: keeping plasma that hot for long enough. East did it for nearly 18 minutes straight, shattering world records. Located in Huff at the Institute of Plasma Physics, East serves as a testbed for ITER, the International Fusion Project, aiming to prove fusion can generate more energy than it consumes. If they succeed, we're looking at a future where energy scarcity becomes ancient history. No more coal plants, no more oil wars, no more energy crisis. Just clean fusion power mimicking the stars themselves. China's artificial sun isn't just an experiment. It's humanity's bridge to an energy revolution that could power civilization for millennia. Number 7. Zhuge Chongji 3.0 Quantum Computer. Let's talk about computing power so extreme it makes your brain hurt. China's Zhuge Chongji 3.0 quantum computer processes certain tasks quadrillion times faster than the world's most powerful supercompute. Did you catch that? Quadrillion with a Q. That's a million billion times faster. With 105 qubits and 182 couplers, Zhuge Chongji 3.0 operates on principles that break the rules of normal computing. Regular computers use bits that are either 0 or 1. Quantum computers use qubits that can be both at the same time, a mind-bending concept that unlocks computational power beyond imagination. This isn't about loading web pages faster. Quantum computers solve problems that regular computers literally cannot solve, even with infinite time. Breaking encryption, done. Simulating molecules for new medicines, easy. Optimizing traffic for entire cities, no problem. Zhuge Chongji 3.0 achieved results 1 million times faster than Google's latest quantum computer. Let that sink in. 1 million times faster than Google. China's also building a second quantum computer called Zhujiang that uses photons instead of superconducting circuits. Two different approaches mean if one hits limits, the other keeps advancing. The future of computing isn't coming. It's already calculating answers to questions we haven't even asked yet. Number 8. Unitary Goto Robot Dog. Meet your new best friend and it costs $1,600. The Unitary Go-To Robot Dog makes Boston Dynamics' $74,500 spot look ridiculously overpriced. This four-legged marvel jogs at 7.8 miles per hour, climbs stairs, navigates obstacles, and features GPT-powered conversation that writes code on the fly. But the Goto isn't just a robotic pet, it's a platform with serious applications. The fire rescue variant performs long-range reconnaissance in dangerous environments humans can't safely enter. Think burning buildings or collapsed structures. It transports supplies, communicates with trapped victims via intercom, and provides eyes and ears where rescuers can't go. Advanced sensors give it autonomous navigation, while remote control options provide flexibility. At $1,600, the Go-To democratizes robotics. Small businesses, research labs, security firms, and even hobbyists can now afford advanced robotic platforms. Unitary didn't just build a cheaper robot dog, they made cutting-edge robotics accessible to everyone. Imagine search and rescue teams equipped with dozens of these industrial sites, using them for inspections, or security companies deploying robot dog patrols. The future where robots are everywhere isn't expensive anymore. It's $1,600 and it's walking on 4 legs. Thanks for watching and stay tuned because the next breakthrough might be just around the corner.